Hey Gemini, what's up gang? I hope everybody is well. We're gonna go ahead and do a quick financial reading for you guys, okay? So if that's something that you're interested in, go ahead and stick around. Gemini, if you are new to this channel, welcome. My name is Jessica. Please take a look at my description box because that's gonna have all the information that you would need to know. And yes, this is a Gemini channel. However, if you vibe, you tribe, so go ahead and make yourself comfortable. Gemini, if you are returning, welcome back. I hope that you're well, hope you're taking care of yourself. I hope that you're doing what's best for you. Thank you for all the love, all the support. Gemini, thank you for all the good vibes, okay? Let's go ahead and get into this. Let's just see. I'm gonna pull from the tea leaves first. We did pull the yin yang. So there could be this energy of coming into balance, Gemini, when it comes to your finances. Maybe you were feeling like you were out of balance. There could be something about balancing out your checkbook or really going over your finances. Could be meeting with like a financial advisor or something too, or partnering up with somebody trying to figure out how to make smarter money moves, or somebody that could help you learn to, I don't know, play the stocks or something like that, or I don't know, invest. If that's something that you're interested in, maybe taking a class on investing. I'm getting like the kind of energy of like, when people take classes on how to buy homes and then flip them and then basically like rent them out and stuff. It's something like that, like taking a course or trying, or maybe a business course or something. Maybe getting like a business license, Gemini, or getting licensed when it comes to something like that. Maybe going through school or finishing up school. I feel like there's like, I'm getting like a tech too, like a technician. I don't know if it's a hair tech, a mechanical, like, or a mechanic tech, I don't know. It's just a tech is what I'm getting, like a technician. So take it as it resonates. Let's see what we got though. What do we have for Gemini for finances? We have April that wants to come out. I'm not gonna keep it, but we'll take a note of that. What do we have here for Gemini when it comes to finances, please? It's a lot. I kind of want to just take like one or two cards at a time. This deck is notoriously hard for me to shuffle, guys, so please, if you're new here, bear in mind, or I don't know, do something. All right, there we go. There we go. Okay, we have the ink pot, not bad. Problems to be resolved, which is kind of the energy that I was feeling with trying to remain balanced or trying to bring some kind of balance into your life. There could be this energy of, for some of you, wanting to get away from paycheck to paycheck and get some savings in the bank. If you already have savings in the bank, there's this energy of wanting to see ways that you can invest things in smarter ways and build your savings to be even more. Maybe invest in other people's projects too. That's something that I'm kind of getting for somebody. I do feel like there's been something that maybe didn't work out financially here, possibly in the recent past, or you know, far enough back where it's still affecting you in some way is what I'm getting, okay? The energy I'm getting here is that this is gonna be an easy fix, or, you know, let go of the stress of this situation because it is going to work out. This could have had something to do with a contract. Some of you might be going to court for some kind of, I don't know, maybe it's like custody, alimony, something like that, or, you know, something where money is in the balance, okay? That's the kind of energy I'm getting, where, you know, you stand to lose money or you stand to gain money, and there's this energy of maybe feeling like you're not going to be gaining money or something like that. If there's like this energy of like going to court for like alimony or child support, something like that, Gemini, and you're like, I don't think I'm gonna, you know, be the one that gets the big end of the stick here when it comes to this situation, there's almost this energy of like, it's gonna be okay. You know, to not focus on that stress element of it, okay? This is gonna be an easy fix, or this is gonna turn out better than what you would expect. There's gonna be some kind of, if it's something like where you're, I was just about to say that. For some of you guys, if you are bringing somebody to court and there's money involved for whatever reason, okay? There's something about somebody's character being brought into play here, and I'm almost feeling like something with sex is involved. I don't know why I was getting that, but I was. So like example would be, you're, you know, going through divorce court or something like that, and you're trying to decide how much somebody should get, you know, and proving that this person cheated on you and caused you a lot of emotional damage, and, you know, you don't really owe them anything. that kind of situation, it feels like something like that, like where somebody's character, somebody's choices that they made while they were with you is going to affect them in court, okay, and actually end up being a positive for you. That's just for somebody, okay? What else do we have for Gemini when it comes to money, finances? We have the bell coming out. We have an announcement. Yeah, so Gemini, you're going to get some kind of news about a problem that's being resolved in regards to your finances. I'm seeing contracts. I'm also seeing a house. Okay, so there could have been where you were stuck in between, okay, the paperwork or something, tied up in paperwork or something like that. That's almost what I'm getting. Like there's been setbacks or there's been restrictions. There's been blockages is almost what it feels like. There's going to be an announcement here. You may feel put on the spot soon, the need to express yourself, and a radio station, okay? Some of you guys might win something too off of the radio station, or win something where it gives you a couple bucks and helps you out or something like that, or pays off something. It's like for some of you guys, there could be this energy of like you run into a financial problem and then directly out of that, the money shows up or the money manifests in some way. So you're like, there's no way, I have no way to manifest any kind of extra income other than what I'm already making, and that's not going to change. Well, then you decide to call into the radio station because you just happen to know the answer they were talking about, and you're like, why not, I'll try. You don't even think you're gonna get through. You do get through, and you win the money, and it's like, I don't know, $5,000 or something. I'm seeing $5,000, but you win the money, and it actually ends up helping you out with, it's like something like that. Like Spirit's like, I got you. That is for somebody. That's obviously not going to be for everybody, but that is for somebody, okay? There could also be something where if there's been any kind of hang up at work with your boss, or you haven't been sure about where you stand in a certain situation, I feel like your boss or your superior, whoever you're waiting to hear from, they're going to be reaching out to you and letting you know that things have been resolved. That's what I'm getting, okay? So if there's been any kind of get up or small hang up in regards to money, you're gonna find out that this is being resolved, okay? That's the general message. What else do we have? We have October, so we'll put the October back because we didn't keep the April. So October and April could be significant, all right? Or those signs attached to those months could be significant. We have the Vine coming out, seeking out information that will help you. Listening to your conversations, investigation, and background check. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm feeling like, okay? Because I'm getting so many different messages, so let's just calm down, okay? Because I'm getting so many different messages. Oh my God. Guys. It totally exploded. Okay, sorry guys, wow. All right, I'm a professional, I promise. Okay, so crib on the bottom of the deck. As soon as I saw it, I was like, that's what I was thinking for somebody. Somebody's going through some kind of child support case, or it could be alimony. Maybe they are a baby. I don't know. Alimony case, something like that. Something involving a marriage or children or something like that, okay? Seek out information that's going to help you, because there's something that's going to come through that's going to show you that this is going to work out in your favor. I was getting that so strongly. I feel like even if this is not about, you know, degrading somebody's character, which is not really degrading it if it's the truth. Personally, that's how I feel. If it's the truth of the situation, then it's not degrading. If, you know, it's not true, then yeah, okay? But for some of you, if it's not something like that, this could just be you looking at laws or researching something, seeing what maybe financial aid is available when it comes to maybe school, or I don't know, something like that. It feels like you're going to be able to balance out a situation when it comes to your finances, and it comes through you looking into things a little bit further, okay? This could also be somebody looking into you a little bit further and seeing that you're innocent. I don't know why I'm hearing that, but for some of you, that you're innocent because there's an investigation here, or just that you're the best candidate, you're the best person for the job. There's something like that, okay? I think we should put this deck down because we have already almost like taken out the whole reading with it. So we're gonna put you away for another day. Okay, I want to pull just a couple cards from this deck. No, I love the Everyday Witch Oracle deck, so I had to stop using the actual tarot because it was literally throwing confetti in the air when I was shuffling it. So raggedy. I just got to get a new deck. Point blank period. Okay, money messages for Gemini. We have affirmation for growth. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, maybe for some of you guys, you don't necessarily see that much growth, or you don't see the growth yet, or you're just seeing the tip of the iceberg for some of you guys, okay? Like, no matter where you're at here, it feels like in the room, no matter where you're at, you are only seeing the tip of the iceberg when it comes to your financial potential, okay? Let's just say that, because there's this energy of like, you can grow something. For a lot of you, there's time, there's energy, there's discipline that's needing to be put into something. You are at the beginning stages, or again, you're just seeing the tip of what this could be, but it feels very positive. It feels like it's time to work. It feels like it's time to, you know, put the effort, put the dedication into growing whatever this is, or working on resolving whatever problems you do have, if that's the case. For some of you, you don't like your job, well, then it's time to seek out information to find something new. There could actually be something that's coming through that shows you there's other opportunities out there for some of you guys. Okay, is what I'm getting to. I just feel like Spirit's wanting you to kind of ground yourself, or try to, you know, connect. I don't know why that would be significant for money, but I guess it makes sense, really. Okay, the cards are getting tangled. All right, let's see what else. One more for money for Gemini. It just started pouring too, guys. So there's this energy here of like, when it rains, it pours. It's about to come in. Look, planting the seeds. Yeah, something is about to come through, or you're going to be seeing results sooner rather than later. Okay, we have the sun and the stars. And then we had meditation for creativity that wanted to come out with it. And on the bottom of the deck, inspiration for courage. Okay, so what do I see with this? I see you creating something. I see you really putting some kind of, like, you're ambitious. It's almost like, what can I do here? What can I map out? I always get a kick out of this card because that looks just like my Medusa. It looks just like her. Anyways, it's so funny. But I feel like you're mapping out your future here. There is this energy of alchemy, of, you know, there's nothing yet set in stone. Okay, we do have some growth here, we have something going on, but it's like there is so much more out there that we can create for ourselves, and you are starting to look up and see what there is out there. So for some of you, if you're not really satisfied with where you're at financially, be it your work that you're doing or the company that you're doing it with or whatever, okay? There's this energy of seeking out information to see what's out there, because there is something. Your ancestors could be trying to show you that there's something out there too. They might have a closer view than you, right? Because when you're looking through the telescope, you're gonna see farther than with just the blind eye. So there's this energy here of like, your ancestors are able to see further than you can. And maybe that with being on the moon side and this being on the sun side, it's like, this is what I'm most confident in because this is what I can see. But my intuition is telling me that there's something further. Okay? And I feel like your ancestors are really doing that. Like, they're trying. Gemini. We know it's difficult sometimes, right? When you can't see it, it's like, even with this, he's putting it out there, but it's like, it's not fully focused yet. You know, you don't know exactly what this is going to be yet. You see it forming, okay? So there is an element of faith here. Maybe some of you really do need to do a little bit more research to see how you can develop something a little bit further. That's what I'm getting. Let's look into tarot. So what problem needs to be resolved for Gemini when it comes to their money? I just heard, because I ain't got any, is what I just heard. Yeah, 3 of Swords. Wow. I guess it's true, right? For some of you guys, like, if I don't really see, it depends, because I was going to say, I don't see having, the only time I really see having a problem with money is when you don't have any, but that's not necessarily true. Sometimes if you do have money and you spend it in stupid ways or destructive ways, yes, that can be a problem. But I feel like for the majority of y'all, that's not what you want to do. You just want to take care of your families, take care of yourself, live your life, have some kind of, you know, happiness here. Be able to go on vacations, be able to do things that you want to do, be able to go buy groceries and not worry about what the bill is, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like those are the humble wishes and desires that a lot of you have when it comes to your finances. Maybe build something up or build a legacy for yourself too. There's almost this energy here with the 3 of Swords of like, there's been heartbreak in the past when it comes to money, okay? So this is people using you for money. This is things not working out, people taking advantage of you, people ducking and diving on deals with you, okay? This is this energy of just things just not going your way. Maybe it was nobody's fault. It just something didn't go your way, or things not going your way. There's a sense of sadness here. There's almost like I did what I was supposed to do. I was confident. I was like, you know, motivated, ambitious, and it's almost like you got knocked down or something. Or something came in that kind of took a big chunk again, like took a big chunk of your money, or something like that. That's just what I'm getting for some of you guys, okay? Some of you guys, this is a strange message, but I'm getting it. Your heartbreak has caused you to resolve your problems when it comes to money. That's for some of you guys. Like, you decided, like, when you got your heart broken, or when you went through some kind of severe pain or something that happened, or maybe you did lose your job and you were like, you know what, I'll show you. It was that kind of energy, Gemini, or you just really put the focus into yourself. Like, this heartache really fueled, you know, you resolving your problems. That's for somebody, okay? That's just kind of what I'm getting. Yeah, it gave you the drive. It gave you the ambition to go ahead and move forward. But I was going to pull on for the announcement that's coming, okay? This could have happened in Cancer season here, or it could just happen in residual Cancerian energy. I don't know, okay? But I feel like there's something unexpected that is going to be coming in, okay? Or this comes in at an unexpected time if you're already aware of this, right? If this is like an announcement of, you know, the papers have been drawn up, or something's finalized, or the deal has went through, or you've been approved, or we're past the red tape. It's like that kind of energy, because there's been like a blockage. Or this is an opportunity that's coming your way, right? Maybe you haven't wanted to stay in your current job or at your current company, or you're wanting to branch out, you're wanting to do something new. There could be something new that's just going to kind of fall in your lap. Maybe you weren't expecting this. Somebody could be getting a job in transportation, okay? Somebody could be like head of transportation, or becoming head of transportation. You could be moving off of the road and into an office, or vice versa, but it feels like off of the road and into an office. I don't know, that is for somebody. So very, very specific message, but that's what I just got. I'm also getting something about truck driving, okay? Driving a truck, or mail, like, you know, like FedEx or something. I don't know, whatever company, but like delivery, okay? But something is changing where maybe like you're getting a promotion, or your route's changing, you're getting a better route. I don't know, that's for some of you guys. Or you're leaving this behind, you're going on to something different. Some of you guys are going to be going onto the road or going off the road. There's that big difference here. I feel that very strongly. Some of you guys are just going to be asked to travel when it comes to work, okay? Yeah. I feel like some of you guys are going to be asked to travel, or there's some kind of opportunity that's being brought in that is definitely divinely guided. This has been brought to you as well. I was just about to say it. This has been brought to you as well by your own manifestations, okay? So something is coming through, whether this is actually an actual announcement, or this could even be the divine coming through to give you this urge. Because sometimes with the Chariot, it's like this is you just, you know, being passionate about life, wanting to charge forward, wanting to be successful in everything that you do, right? Not just one thing. So there could just all of a sudden be this inspiration that comes over you where it's like, you know what, I want to do this, or this is what I really want to focus my attention on. That's what it feels like. Like Spirit gives you like the juice, okay? So that's for somebody, okay? If this is not like a physical announcement, because when I see temperance energy, it always makes me think of like the angels and, you know, the divine stepping in. Something could be very significant in Sagittarius season as well, okay? So maybe you're making some kind of plans, or maybe by Sagittarius season, you'll be ready to execute some kind of plan when it comes to your finances. But there is this energy of like strategizing, planning, mixing something up, manifesting. That's really what it feels like. Because with this card, the Two of Wands, for me, I mean, all twos talk about choices, true. But for me, the Two of Wands, you already know what choice you want to make, because this stave is locked and loaded, put up to the side. I'm good. It's still something in your life. So this could even be like, I have two incomes, and this income kind of runs itself. I really can sink my teeth into this one now, and I can kind of build it. Or it takes more of my energy, but this one's still there. Okay, so that is definitely for some of you guys. Like there's two businesses that are going to be like another business that's popping up, or another strong source of income. It looks strong, it matches. So for some of you, what you're making right now, give it time. Who knows? I don't know your life, right? But there's something that's happening here. By Sagittarius season, you could be making double your income, but really focusing on something else. Some of you guys, again, there is something about travel here. I don't know why I didn't pick that up with Sagittarius energy too, because that is talking about travel. But for some of you, this could talk about also, even though this isn't a sword, and I usually get the internet with like sword energy, I'm getting like the World Wide Web, I guess, because of the globe. So this is, you know, currency coming in from all over the world, or traveling to foreign places, foreign lands to for business for some of you guys, or maybe go to school. Opportunity is out there is really what I'm feeling here. Leo season is going to be popping too, okay? Or something, maybe that's what this is, like the idea or the seed is planted in Leo season, and then by Sagittarius season we're really seeing this. Or maybe this was by or Cancerian season the seed was planted. I don't know. It's like in the present something is starting, or something is beginning to, like, you're seeing some kind of growth, or there's something that's happening. Maybe momentum is picking up. It's in the present, but this is just the tip. Like, there's so much more that's out there for you that you don't see, Gemini, okay? Ooh, I like to see it, okay? So yeah, so Spirit is asking you to be strong during Leo season, right? And that your strength is also reviving during Leo season, especially if you had something sneaky done. Like if some of you guys had something like where somebody took advantage of you when it comes to money, or they ducked out on a deal, they left you in a contract, they left you to pick up the pieces, right? Something like that. You really trusted this person. This person could have been a Leo, Cancer. We did see Sagittarius as well. Take it as it resonates. I feel like Spirit's asking you to stay strong. And also the way that you handle the situation versus how the other person or the other party handled the situation, because it's almost like you could have released a beast on somebody if you wanted to, but you just decided to go ahead and, I don't want to say take the L, but because when we say like take the loss, is it ever really a loss? Sometimes, I guess, but that's not, I wouldn't say that saying would go for the things that I would consider, like when you lose somebody in your life. I wouldn't say that that's like taking an L. I more like feel like taking an L is like for an ego thing, you know, like you lost that job, or, you know, somebody, you know, I don't know, whatever, guys, whatever. It doesn't even matter. No, it does not. It really doesn't. Okay. What I'm trying to say here is that I feel like you took something in grace. Okay, you turned what people would say this is an L, like it is a loss, you turned it into a lesson, which was what my freaking point was, is that when I think of taking an L, I think of taking a lesson. Because a lesson, a loss, a lesson, it's your perspective, how you look at it at the end of the day. And there is something about you that's anointed or enlightened here. Okay? Okay. All right, what is this vine energy seeking out information? So for some of you, if you do feel like you are in a bind, there's something about seeking out some kind of information that's going to help you. Yeah, you guys are going to be like, you know, there's something about celebrating. Okay, celebrating what you've learned, celebrating the information that's coming in. For some of you, there was some kind of investigation that you were, hey, listen, didn't I say something about a third party? No, I don't think well, maybe I did. Yeah, I think I did. I said something about finding out that somebody's low moral character, yes, was going to end up helping you out. There you go. That energy just showed up. That's what I'm getting for somebody, but that's very specific. It feels like something where money's on the line, but y'all are trying to prove that the other one's wrong, or the other one was this, that. It's almost like somebody's moral character gets them in trouble, even if it wasn't directly connected to the situation. It's like, it was, in a way. I don't know. There's something about that, especially if it's in regards to like child support or alimony. It's like if the person's all over town cheating on you, do they really deserve to get alimony? I don't think so. That's me personally. Okay? I think there needs to be some strict laws when it comes to alimony. Child support, that's different, but alimony, you know what I mean? There's something about that. That's for somebody, okay? An investigation is going to be done. Gonna be finding out that somebody was like just sleeping around constantly while somebody was working, or while somebody was on the road. Information came through about this. Somebody was entertaining other people, maybe even spending your money taking other people out, Gemini. What? Who is this? Yeah, 9 of Wands. Like, there's something that you're gonna find out somebody was doing something with money that they really shouldn't have been doing, but this helps you, and this ends up helping you. This feels very specific. This feels like if there's some kind of court thing going on or something like that. So that's not gonna be for everybody. Okay, I'm also feeling, yeah, I was just gonna say, I also feel that you could have your company looking into you, your boss, supervisors, or another company, or somebody that wants to work with you. King of Swords is definitely an authority figure. Okay, somebody could come towards you very motivated about working on a project with you, or having you, you know, do this, take on this position, transfer here, reload. There could be an energy of, would you like to relocate for somebody? Look, Three of Wands. There's definitely an offer, an opportunity coming in. It's going to be on the table here. There could be more than one, because that Three of Wands has 3 ships coming in on the distance, but you're going to see this soon enough. Gemini, I feel like Spirit wants you to look into this when this comes out. Don't just be like, yeah, sure, you know, look into this. Make sure that you're not going to be like giving to this job, okay? Make sure also that you're not going to get yourself into a position with this opportunity or whatever this is that you need it on your knees. Like, yes, sure, I'll take my rations, right? It's that kind of energy. Like, no, make sure that you know that you are in a good standing, or that you have some kind of power here, because there's something about, like, you do. You don't necessarily have to take this opportunity. Is the energy I'm getting for somebody. Okay, but there's something about that, Gemini, just making sure that you have ultimate clarity when it comes to this. You're looking over all the contracts, you're asking all the questions. If you don't know what this means, get somebody who does, somebody that you trust, okay? You know, it's that kind of energy, like making sure that everything's with a fine-tooth comb, okay? Don't just sign something. So if somebody brings you divorce papers or something, and you guys actually do have assets and things that it would matter if you lost some of this stuff, don't just be like, meh, and sign it. Read it over, like, take your time. Somebody could also have been waiting for the perfect moment, Gemini, to announce something to you, or to offer you some kind of opportunity here, or level up when it comes to your career, your finances. Somebody could have been watching you for a while, seeing your skill develop, seeing how giving you are to your job or to your skill, like that you put a lot of effort in, you put a lot of work into this. They see this very clearly, and somebody is very sure with that Ace of Swords that you're the person for the job, that you would nurture whatever this is, or that you would, you know, like you would really take care of something. So if this is like a position at work, they're like, this person would take this position seriously. We know that they would work hard. We know that they would try to produce and give us results, and they would be great to work with, right? Like it's overall an energy of like, we see that this would be a good partnership. That is for somebody, okay? You may not see what they're seeing, or you may not be so sure, or you might be a little bit like, I don't know if I want more responsibility, or I don't know if this is something for me, or if this is like, I have to leave this behind to go towards this. I don't know if that's the right decision, because maybe what you have going on right now is already pretty good. So there's like different variables here, Gemini. You have to take things as they resonate, but there is definitely somebody who's coming in that is a higher up, or has more, or is somebody that could offer you something. There's somebody coming towards you, and they're coming towards you fast. There could be some kind of message coming through electronics or something. Okay. Let's just get some additional information down here, right? Yeah, I feel like 3 swords to the 2 of swords, that's 5 swords. There is this energy of analysis paralysis, or being unsure, especially when it comes to if I can trust something, if something is good for me or not, if this is gonna get me into a situation where I feel like, you know, it's almost like having, you know how we talk about all the time with relationships, like not letting your past hold you back, not blaming this next person for everything that happened with the past person. It's the same thing when it comes to money. Like something that didn't work out in the past when it comes to money, you're worried in the future that same cycle is going to repeat itself. Okay? Or you're just not sure if you're making the right decision, because with the 5 of swords, that's always my overthinking energy. Okay? Pisces, Cancerian energy as well here. When this offer comes in, you could just really not be sure, which makes a lot of sense, because I'm reading for Geminis, and Geminis, we always got choices about things. It's like, I gotta figure something out, you know? I feel like you're very ambitious, Gemini, and Spirit there's this energy here. There is this energy here of Spirit not wanting you to get caught up into the trap of thinking that you're in a box, thinking that this is the only way, this is the only job, this is the only company, this is the only, like, you know what I mean? You have so much opportunity with this King of Wands, especially coming out on top of the sun and stars. It's like you can manifest anything you like, really. I honestly want to say that, you know, just that energy is very powerful. This energy is very powerful, okay? It's like, Gemini, you can go beyond what you feel like your limitations are. That's just what I'm getting with that. And especially with your ancestors seeing beyond, they see farther than what you can see. It's like this is somebody who's very ambitious and go-getter, you know, somebody who's like a visionary, and that's the energy I'm getting with that. So Spirit's not wanting you to think that you're trapped. You're not trapped. Yeah, the world is literally your oyster. Look, I learned, okay? I put some tape over them things. Them things ain't thangin' no more. Anyways, yeah, five of wands. I feel like Gemini, Spirit doesn't want you to get caught up in no traps, thinking that you're stuck or thinking that you don't have what it takes, or that, and also that you can't perform or that you can't do something. Because what if this opportunity comes through and it's like, yeah, we want you to be the VP of operations or whatever, right? And you're like, that's a very large title. It feels like it's very important, right? Like, I don't know if I could be the whatever of whatever you just said. You don't know really unless you try. I feel like Spirit's saying you have a lot of talent and skill, especially untapped potential. Really, you just need to be taught. Geminis are fast learners, and we love to learn. That's the thing. Okay, we like to learn new things, especially when it's interesting to us or we're getting paid and we're happy about it. It's like, we like to learn. So there's this energy here of, you know, you don't really know what you're capable of until you give yourself the opportunity to see it. So I feel like that's what Spirit wants you to do. Step into this energy of knowing that you can be abundant, knowing that you can create, knowing that that's what you're meant to do. You are meant to be abundant. You are meant to create, Gemini. Create wealth for yourself. Okay, look, there's that energy here of feeling like, you know, stuck. But also with the fives, this is getting past that. So that's really what I feel like this is saying. Some of you, there could be like, is something is something too good to be true? Because maybe that's how it was in the past, like a get rich quick type of deal or something, or you trusted some kind of situation. Again, stop letting the past tell you what your future is going to be. Stop letting your past dictate your future. That's for some of you guys. For others of you, you know this is solid. You know this is wish fulfillment. You know this is exactly what you want. You've been waiting for this. You've been manifesting it. You've been cultivating it. It's here now, and that scares the shit out of you. But I don't know what to say. You're just gonna have to do it anyways. Do it anyways, even though it scares you, because, I mean, damn, it's what you've been manifesting, right? Okay. That's what I thought, right? Wow, the Tower with the High Priestess. That's like some unknown twists and turns and things that are going to shock you in the future. That's that energy here. And some of it, you're not really privy to yet. Some of these changes and these big revelations and breaking down of structures so other things can build up. Some of this major life changes. That's what I'm seeing with this Tower energy. It's like this, remember how I had said you don't really see it yet, but it's coming into focus? That can be what this looks like, right? It's like everything's falling apart, everything has broken down, or something has fallen away, or this looks like it's dreary, but it's actually it's actually coming together. Sometimes we have to break it apart before we can build it back up. And that really is the energy that this pile is carrying right here, okay? I feel like with the High Priestess, again, there's something about this that it's like you're not really supposed to know everything about it, though. When it comes, it's supposed to come, and you're supposed to deal with this in confidence and sureness. There's something about Spirit wanting you to be confident, wanting you to be sure of yourself, Gemini, wanting you to believe in yourself and trust in yourself. Look at that, the star coming out right on top of that tower. I asked, what is this tower? Look, Gemini, confirmation. Okay. I asked, what is this? It's the star, Gemini. It's hope. It's healing after a situation that looked like it was like all is lost. Some of y'all might have even felt like you had to jump ship, or somebody did jump ship, like I said. That's just what this is feeling like. It feels like it was all was lost, and it's not. Something is being healed, or something is falling into place, or there's some kind of wish fulfillment that's coming through. Some of you guys, Gemini, this could be like instant success. Well, maybe it's not instant. I don't want to say that, because I feel like there has been work and effort that's been put in. It just feels instantaneous when it happens. It's like one of those things where it's like, this person was like, went viral overnight and went famous. And it's like, but they had their content or whatever for like 5 years before that. You know what I mean? It's like, so they put so much work. It just happened to be that stroke of luck, okay? Or something that happened that put them into the spotlight. That's almost the energy I'm getting for some of you guys too, okay? Like, 1 minute you're here, and then the next minute you're here, and you're like, oh wow, okay. Yeah, Gemini, but that is being confirmed there. And with that Gemini energy, that lover's energy on the bottom of the deck, you know, yeah, it's about this. Is this a soul job, right? Okay, like a soulmate of a job type of energy. Is it something I'm meant to do? Is it something that's connected to my soul, connected to my spirit? It's not. It doesn't have to be my mission. Sometimes your mission can be different than what you make for money, right? It doesn't have to be the same thing, but could it be cohesive with my mission? Is it cohesive with my life? Okay, is it cohesive with me? There's that kind of energy, but there's also with that of needing to make that divine choice. You know, of it, do I involve or do I not involve? Do I take a step forward or do I not take a step forward? Do I fight this and give this all I got or do I not? Okay, it's something like that. Let's get some advice out here and go ahead and get additional messages and call it a day. Okay, advice and additional messages for Gemini, please. I'm just gonna get a couple. Advice and additional messages. We have claim your power. Yes. Okay. Definitely that energy of staying strong, like Spirit was suggesting at the beginning of the reading. You might feel like you need to surrender because you don't know where the situation's going right now, or you know things do look a little blocked or dreary or stagnant, or you're just not sure, right? Again, Spirit's saying that's your perception. I mean, I'm saying that's what you're seeing as your reality. That's what I'm saying, okay? Me, Jessica. But what Spirit is saying is this is your perception, because your perception of your reality, what they're basically trying to say is just because you see what you see in front of you, that doesn't have to be your reality. That's basically what Spirit's trying to come through with, okay? You could be living, you know, a life that you're really not proud of, or something that you really, this isn't what I want to be, this isn't where I want to be, but you have the ability, is what Spirit is saying, to take your mind elsewhere and create your life. Create it in your mind first, okay? So there's a need to get your, not get your head out of the sand or anything, but almost like change your thinking. Okay, just because what you see in front of you is what you see in front of you, that doesn't have to be your reality. I know that's what I'm getting. So I'm sorry if that doesn't make sense, okay? There's this energy of surrendering because things are going to work out for you, or something is changing here, even if you can't see it right now. It's almost like looking at a different way of faith, right? Really, that's kind of what I'm getting. Look, almost there, the breakthrough. So there's almost like deading this energy here of, this is all I'll ever be. With the snake, they change their skins, right? They shed their skins. So there's energy of like, you can always evolve, you can always grow. Look, immense growth. Gemini, okay? I'm just saying though, that you're almost there. There's something you're breaking free from, or you're breaking through. Facing your fear, and that might be what this tower is. Like, oh shit, now it's here. I have to do this, or I have to put energy into this, or this has happened. It's something like that. It's very powerful, but it's bringing you victory. All right, Gemini, that has been your reading, okay? And I do hope it helps. I hope it resonates. I hope it does something, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.